Today I'll be talking to you about the game and the evolution of baseball. The game of baseball we know today is not the game of baseball that it started out to be. It has evolved a lot over time. North America even adopted the game from other countries. The rules and concepts of the game have changed into the famous game of baseball we are familiar with today. Today I'll be talking to you about the history, the rules, and how the game is played today. It is very hard to trace back to where the game began. It could have came from many different countries. Immigrants brought the game to North America sometime in the 18th century. The first account of a game was in Massachusetts. By the 1930s, the game was being played all around the U.S. as a pastime game known as town ball. Similar to modern-day baseball, but many differences. Some of the differences were they had 5 bases, called byes, which were posts sticking out of the ground, but we now have bases. The ball could bounce once and you could be out. Bases were only 18 feet away from each other, and you could throw the ball at the batter. A man by the name of Alexander Cartwright presented the Knickerbocker rules, which eliminated throwing the ball at players, and he also created many new rules, where you could overhand pitch and no longer underhand pitch. He made it so there was only 4 bases, and he had a bunch of new ones. A team now has a 9-man team on the field, but a 25-man roster. There's a left fielder, a center fielder, a right fielder, a third baseman, a shortstop, a second baseman, a first baseman, a pitcher, and a catcher. In the MLB today, there are 30 teams. The American League holds the Baltimore Orioles, the Boston Red Sox. As according to FactMonster.com, Pittsburgh and the Boston Red Sox were in the first World Series. The Chicago White Sox are also in the American League with Cleveland Indians, the Detroit Tigers, Houston Astros, Kansas City Royals, Los Angeles Angels, Minnesota Twins, the New York Yankees, who have also won 26 World Series, the Oakland Athletics, the Seattle Mariners, and the Tampa Bay Rays, Texas Rangers, and the Toronto Blue Jays. In the National League, there are also 15 teams: the Arizona Diamondbacks, the Atlanta Braves, the Chicago Cubs, the Cincinnati Reds, the Colorado Rockies, the Los Angeles Dodgers, Miami Mariners, Milwaukee Brewers, Philadelphia Phillies, New York Mets, San Diego Padres, San Francisco Giants, and the St. Louis Cardinals and the Washington Nationals. According to the National League Baseball book, Fabulous and Awesome Trivia, in 1869, the Cincinnati Red Sox were the first pro team. In their first game, they won 45-9. Also, according to MLB Amazing Facts and Awesome Trivia, Mickey Mantle holds the longest home run. I'll be showing you now how to hit. So first, you want to keep your hands up high. You don't want to keep them up here, because then once you get to bring them back down to hit, and they'll just waste time. You want to be efficient. You want to keep your legs equally together. You don't want to, when you hit, you can set them out here. You can have them out here before you hit, but you have to come together. And you want to keep your head level. And that basically, gets you around to hit the ball. The game of baseball started out as a pastime game. It has spread around the U.S., even other countries. The rules have evolved, the ball has evolved. The National League and American League has evolved into the game of baseball we know and love today, also known as America's pastime.